Hello everybody. On the month of May 2017, Google released its own cross-platform building framework called Flutter. Initially, it was just released with an Android OS and later it expanded to support iOS, web, Mac OS, Windows, Linux and even Google Fuchsia OS. Since then, Flutter became a real competitor against Facebook React Native. If you see the graph that is released by Statista, you can see worldwide developers' usage of Flutter has spiked up. On the other hand, React Native started to seeing the downfall. In today's video, we are going to see what is the difference between both of these frameworks, and if you are starting with a new app, should you use React Native or Flutter? Let us get started. First, let us understand what is the difference between both of these frameworks. Let us understand by the programming language. React Native uses JavaScript. If you are someone who knows React.js already, then you can easily learn React Native. If you are a business owner, this is very important to you. You can easily hire a developers in React Native compared with the Flutter. On the other hand, Flutter uses something new programming language called Dart. Programmers are adapting to it, but still it is very hard to find a developers compared with React Native. So here, the clear winner is React Native. Now comes to the next part, UI. React Native transforms all your code into the native UI. Your app will look more like a native app. On the other hand, Flutter renders your UI pixel by pixel. It is more likely how the games are rendered. You can customize your UI to any extent that you want. Since it is rendered pixel by pixel, your app will look exactly same in Android as well as iOS. The clear winner here is Flutter. Now comes to the performance. React Native current architecture uses something called Bridge. Bridge uses JSON to communicate between JavaScript and the native platforms, which is little slow to encode or decode because it needs to transform to JSON and then JSON back. React Native also releasing its new architecture which replaces this bridge with a JNI. This makes React Native much faster. On the other hand, Flutter uses C++, which is directly rendered on the screen. This makes Flutter rendering performance a little faster. Here the clean winner is Flutter. If you want a new good UI performance, then you need to adapt to the React Native's new architecture, which is still in experimental stage. Let us look at the ecosystem. React Native has lot of community and has lot of libraries listed on the NPM. You can use some libraries shared between your web and mobile apps. On the other hand, Flutter has a small community when compared with React Native. Flutter also has pub.dev, which is similar to NPM. This is small compared with the NPM and it is relatively new. Flutter also has a very good collection of UI libraries. Here, the clear winner is React Native. Now comes to the popularity. React Native has much popular because it was released earlier. On the other hand, Flutter has less popular when compared with the React Native since it was just released at 2017. Now comes to the last part of the video guys. If you are starting a new project, should you use Flutter? Well, the answer to the question is if you are building something with a very fancy UI or if you have some kind of complex UI, then my first go is a Flutter. If you are building some kind of complex app which requires lot of third-party integrations like Stripe and lot of libraries, third-party libraries, then you go with the React Native. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to my channel. That's what keeps me going. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.